Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing your how others see you and how you see yourself. So I love this because it's like sneaking into the energies to see how these match up. Because ultimately, whatever you're doing, it sends out an energy out to the world, and they respond to that, right? So it's always interesting to see how others are perceiving you compared to what you're perceiving yourself at during this time in your life. So how they see you comes in as balanced with the Knight of Wands. And I've already said I really don't like this one because it's got buggy poos on it, but you know, it's the Deviant Moon tarot, so it's supposed to be kind of weirdo, and I still love this deck regardless. I don't know. I can't explain it, and I'm not trying to, so I just like it. You either love it or you don't, and I hear it's like that for most everybody. So I'm going to look at balance here. So this is how people see you, okay? We're going to start with that. This is a beautiful new deck, and this one I don't mind looking at. It is so gorgeous. Highly recommend. The messages are also beautiful. Okay, so it's Zen being Namaste. Look closely at how the scales are tipping in your daily life. It may be time to examine your life and evaluate if you need to make an adjustment to bring more equilibrium into your routines. It's time to create a shift for your own well-being. This may include putting some more time aside for yourself. What emptiness or heavy weight has been nagging at you that you want to fulfill? Now, right away, I'm seeing this, and I see the 9 for how you feel as very much what you are, what they're looking at, and what you are perceiving, okay? Read the book that has been sitting on your reading pile. Make that recipe that you've been wanting to try. Put aside a few moments to meditate daily in a quiet space. Begin a new craft or project that you have been thinking about. Talking about that, I have a puzzle that has been sitting downstairs for a while that I wanted to start. So, good idea. There are just a few ideas to help inspire you. By the way, it's a joke. Once the scale starts to even out, you will begin to feel a sense of balance and satisfaction. Your soul will feel fulfilled, and you'll be able to accomplish more on a daily basis. Find your happy medium. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit. Find your Zen. Explore your being. Strive to create balance. Self-care is, and here it goes again, self-care. Okay? There was one day this week where self kept coming back. Self-care. Self-care. Remember this, okay? Is fundamentally about bringing balance back to a life that has grown imbalanced from too many commitments or responsibility. Robin L. Gobin. Okay. So, you have that and the Knight of Wands. So, bringing back balance in a very, because of the card and the elements of bugs on it, from a yucky place. I'll just say it like that. Okay, from a challenging place, let's say, okay? You're always like, the life of short attention span, because he's a Knight of short attention span. And I feel that this message is coming in. So people see you as trying to, I guess, come back to a focus, a self-care, a slowing it down, understanding. This makes sense because we went through that in the weeks before, right? We just kind of, we put everything back in focus. I am re-centering everything. So that's how others see you. Now let's see how you see yourself right now. And we have the Nurture card that came out. Caring Cozy Home. Plant your seeds in nutrient-rich soil. Water them daily. Offer plenty of warm sunlight and a suitable environment for your plants to grow. As your plants grow, they will overflow with lushness and beauty. If you want someone or something to thrive, you must nurture them with TLC. Foster your talents, cultivate your skills in order to excel and bring your endeavors to fruition. Tend to them with devoted and heartfelt intention. Nurture your inner child and watch yourself become carefree, bright and glowing. Shower yourself with kindness and love. Soak in your own self-care and enjoy the gift that you are. Reach for the sun, moon, and stars. Do for others. Intentions. Show care along the way for the ones you love and for what you want to nurture. Some things are better dealt with in the cleansing light of transparency and openness rather than in the darkness of secrecy. F.H. Batacan. Okay, so you're, again, clear communication, digging things out of the dark, nurturing the self. This has caused you a little bit of anxiety, though. I have to say, I feel that you're trying, again, you're trying to focus on one thing at a time, but just trying to do that is causing you a little bit of, I've seen the 9, we had it yesterday as well. We ended the reading on the 9 of Swords. So I feel that this is what you need to get rid of, this overthinking, this weight of, oh, what do I do with all of this, okay? So I'm seeing this. They're seeing it as well, okay? They're feeling your imbalance and trying to regain balance. So we're going to look at what else comes in with this. As I've been starting all week with the Liyuan Tarot, we're going to do it again today. Two of Wands. Also came out yesterday. It came out, where did it come out? It came out on the Good Tarot. So, yeah, they see you, that contemplation, that long-term thing. You're trying to think innovatively. You're trying to see the potential. You're planning. You're doing probably, you're glimpsing the bigger picture. Of course you are. Usually that's the Earth, but in this case it's an orb. It doesn't much matter. You're looking into the future, or you're trying to look into the future, okay? To see how better you could go on your way, right? What you can be doing for yourself. And they see you doing. That's on this side, is they're seeing you progress. You actually, I feel that how others see you, they actually see you in a better way than you're seeing yourself or what you're feeling internally. So you're projecting a lot more confidence than you feel, I feel. I feel that you're in need of nurturing. You're trying to nurture yourself back to a better state of mind. You are definitely trying to free yourself, okay? And the Sleepers, 10, Judgment. Yeah, right here, okay? I love this. This is the Sleepers. Just look, it's a Judgment card, but if you look at these, okay, this is this, okay? Trying to nurture yourself, trying to get a good night's sleep. Trying not to hold yourself accountable for things that haven't happened yet, okay? Trying not to be stuck in the review of things, because this card is about resolving issues from the past, and also forgiving yourself and others, okay? And releasing stuff. So it's time to release. It's time to release and get a good night's sleep. This is what I feel, okay? This is what you are trying to do, or at least that's how you're feeling within yourself. You're feeling like, I'm going to try and do this so that I can actually, like, feel better at this point. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So, let's take from this beautiful deck. Your presence is a gift to others. Well, that's pretty. I like that. Especially if how others see you is like this. 29, that's 11. Nice. It's a very angel-like presence, you know, like a gift. Sometimes we're alone for so long that we begin to wonder if we can still connect. We ask, what will I say? What if I forget how to behave? We miss the presence of others, yet we fear their rejection, that they will never truly know us. Dear soul, you are lovable. When you find yourself once again with others, and if you fall silent wondering what to do, take a breath and let yourself become aware of their presence. Allow your intuition to guide you. You are worthy of friendship and love. You are very nearly ready to let others in once again. For as you miss others, they miss you too. Your presence is a gift to all who meet you. And that, I feel, is like a message from the people around you. They do think that your presence is a gift, that you are offering them a lot of insight just by being who you are, right? By showing a shining presence, an example of how you're living your life, how you're overcoming stuff. So remember that. It's a beautiful message. It's gorgeous. Love it. Love it. Special, Pisces. So special. Yeah, realization came out again. It came out yesterday. Well, it was part of our reading, and it doesn't surprise me. Again, it's talking about you realizing what you needed to get past here, that you need to nurture yourself, that you need to stop worrying, that you need to get some rest, okay? And because when you come on the flip side of this, you need to shine brightly in the new way of thinking and of being. It's going to release you. It's going to free you. And that's absolutely, again, yesterday I didn't mention it, but you do have this beautiful doe on the side, showing that Taurus energy coming in. Yeah. Don't give up on yourself for any reason here, Pisces, okay? You're coming to it. You're getting to it. You're understanding it. It's going to happen for you, okay? I'm not going to reread this. I already read it yesterday. If you're interested in the card meaning, just go back to it from yesterday. And, yeah. The mountain is high, but again, we're talking about the spiral of yesterday. That upward spiral, the King of Swords going up. Gently place your feet on the path you were meant to travel. Gorgeous. Okay. I feel a busyness in this reading. Then it's a different energy because first of all, it has to do with others. How they see you as well. They do see you going on that spiral path, going upwards. Okay, they do see you doing that. I feel from their side of what they're looking at that they're a very, I don't want to use the word envious, but they admire. I think it's an admiration. Okay, so we've had him before. We have this week, we have identified him as the King of Wands. And be fierce, be brave, do things that challenge you, search for your own sacred grail. And this has to do, again, with this 9, okay? Of taking the lead, nurturing yourself, and finally putting an end to this, this anxiety that forms within you, okay? Realize that you are powerful in your own self, and put that energy out and believe it in yourself as well, okay? People see you as surmounting mountains, going up above, getting the big picture of things. They see you as somebody who's done it, who's overcoming a challenge, right? That you have increased your attention span, that you are focusing on the things that you want, that you're nurturing the self, that you're finding that personal balance, even if it's a long road. Now you have to believe within yourself, okay? I feel that people, and that's always the case, isn't it? Some people think like, oh, they got it all together, and in fact you feel very different than what you're putting out there. So just remember this, okay, beautiful ones, that you are very powerful, you are very strong. You're a master at this. You can stumble. You can you can stumble along the way. It doesn't mean that you're not becoming a master. The best masters have stumbled many, many, many times. Okay? And they keep stumbling through life. It's not about perfection. It's about learning. Two of air. And the Six of water. Okay. So you have the contemplation. To others, it might also look like you also have a little bit of a, well, this is about balancing, right? Rebalancing. So it's about uncertainty. It's about procrastination, standstill, contemplating options. It does feel less of like adapting and more like a block, like a delay of some sort. I feel the number 2 is coming in a lot again here. Stuck between one and the other. Even these, it felt like you're balancing, but you're challenged. You're nurturing, but you're anxious. It feels like a little bit of the two. And that energy is coming off. Like, maybe it's coming off like one day you think you've got it, and the next day you feel that you don't. That's okay as well. You know, when you're going through things and you're trying to figure them out, sometimes it gets a little messy. It gets a little complicated and it doesn't always feel great. So make sure to give yourself a break when it comes to that kind of stuff. You have the Six of water on the other side, which is the Six of cup, and that talks about the past and nostalgia. When we start digging through our past memories, our past conditioning, what we've learned so far, it sometimes causes us to go down a path of nostalgia, of missing a simpler time, but it also makes us look at things the way they were. Maybe they weren't as great as we thought they were. Maybe they were, there was a lot of flaws in it, and that also needs to come to pass, to realization. This may be why you're staying up, because you're not only just looking at how things were handled in concerns to you or wrongdoing to you. It also includes stuff that you may have done that you're not too fantastically happy about at this point. But you have to remember not to spend too much time in this energy, beautiful Pisces, because it doesn't serve a purpose other than keeping you down, okay? You can't rewrite the past, although a lot of people try to. What you can do is leave it as a place mark of intense learning. Use it in the best form possible. If you can't change it, make sure that you don't forget what you've learned from it. Make sure you don't forget what you've learned from it. I think the world has forgotten that lesson too. We should especially be reminded of certain things so that we don't repeat that mistake again. From generation to generation, I feel that a lot gets forgotten. So here we go. Okay, so you're halfway through right now the reading. If you haven't subscribed already and you've enjoyed the readings, I invite you to subscribe now. And don't mind my rabbits trying to scratch her way in a corner. They're prone to digging. That's just what they do. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So I feel like they're saying instead of certain things here, instead of the short attention span and whatever, when you do find a balance, the balance should be found in creating. I like this. And also on your side, well, at least that's what they feel, that you're creating something, right? You're going to come out of this with something fantastic to show them. And on this side here, it's telling you to imagine better things. So I'm going to read from this because, of course, this is the brand new deck that I have gotten. So I'm sharing for the first time. Live by the moon. Plan, begin, shape. I love that. Plan, begin, shape. You're getting this as well from the Two of Wands that came in. It says, a new lunar cycle will begin after the dark moon. The slightest silver crescent moon will begin to show, wax, and glow, and grow. You are the creator of your blank canvas. Cast your intentions and make your visions a reality. Cultivate your seeds, water them, and watch them grow. Be your own architect. Build your realm exactly as you need it to be. Your mind's creativity will open and begin to flow endlessly. It is now time to begin your work bringing your visions into reality. It feels like I've said that. Cast your intentions to make your visions reality. Yeah, it is now time to begin your work bringing your visions into reality. Okay, a little bit of a repeat, but I think that's good, right? Do not let fear or uncertainty hold you back. Forge ahead with fire in your heart and conviction in your soul. That's right, conviction. He's also the Knight of Conviction, okay? Overcoming. Time to create positive change in your life. Sow your seeds now for your new endeavors to grow. You create your thoughts. Your thoughts create your intentions. Your intentions create your reality. Wayne Dyer. Aww. I'm so glad that they put him in here somewhere. Yes. So, follow the path, okay? Others are seeing you follow the path to create. So, they're seeing a lot of different variations or a lot of nuances in how you're doing it. They're not seeing you just get it. They're not just seeing you without problems or without obstacles. They're actually seeing you with all the obstacles, which is great. They're seeing you having a real experience, not just oh, it fell in their lap and everything was great. No, they're seeing you struggle. They're seeing you having obstacles, but they're seeing you being true of intentions, not giving up, looking for balance, and continually trying to create things. This is profound. It's okay for others. That's a great example to show. It shows that if you can do it, they can do it too, right? They can't just cop out and say, everything good just happens to that person. They could go, no, I saw that person going through it, but they did it, which means I can do it. Great, great thing to have. It's a wonderful thing to have. It brings a lot of different nuances, everything coming in, okay? So we have imagine, visualize freedom, live. Live. What you imagine in your own mind is solely yours if you decide to keep it that way. Yeah. If you intend to keep worries and anxiety from the past or whatever, you're going to say that way. If you choose to nurture yourself, then that's going to stay. So be the King of Wands and pick wisely, okay? Be the master of that. Yeah, pick between non-sleep and sleep. Sleep wins all the time with me. Okay, this is the realization that's coming in. That's what you're casting out, okay? This is truly such an amazing concept. Your thoughts are endless, even at night when you dream. Oh, here we go again. Okay, these two, I'm not picking them up, but you guys can see it. Sleeper, and yeah, even at night when you dream. Okay, you can store all your thoughts and visions and not run out of space. You can choose to live in your own special world or choose to express visions through art, writing, acting, or countless other forms. Now the choice is yours. A blank canvas, movie screen, or play is waiting for you to create. Direct and star and be a free spirit and cultivate your imagination with your beautiful dreams. Make your dreams reality. Intention. Wear your own crown. Dance and be free. Let your inner voice speak. Paint your dreams vivid and bright. Yeah, I can't even. And I'm reading this one. These are awesome. And then you have the imagination is the golden pathway to everywhere. Terence McKenna. So, yeah. Okay. Don't stay in a corner here anymore. Okay. You have realized something, but don't stay over here apart from everybody else. Get back into the game. Get back into the game, beautiful Pisces. You can do it. You can absolutely make things happen for you here. Okay, so we had that one, that one. Now we need this one. The Ice Queen. Ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. I feel that is, let's see. I feel it's kind of telling you what happens if you don't, right? What if you don't? Okay, so I'm going to read it as a challenger, even though it didn't come out the other side, because that's what I feel it's coming. Yeah, it's coming as a wake-up call. Okay, it's a wake-up call. That's exactly. She asked you to look at the illusion of ownership. Do you believe you truly own anything in this world? Do we even own land, or do we own ideas? Or is it that we have simply laid claim to something we believe we're entitled to? Even inspiration is borrowed from spirit and shared by all in the field of divine consciousness that permeates everything. Others have thought of even your most ingenious idea somewhere else in time, and so what? Okay? Life incarnate is short. When you transition, you take nothing with you from the material world. The Ice Queen calls upon you to release your hold on belongings, relationships, home, all aspects of your life. Let life flow in as it will. Stop driving yourself here, okay, or here. All these obstacles that we create, okay? Everything is impermanent. Once you recognize that, everything is seen as a living miracle that it really is, and you won't be frozen in self-induced limitations. That's exactly what I felt here, okay? And it's also 2810. So it's talking about the Wheel of Fortune, that Wheel of Cycle, which is right here. Okay? So, yeah. It's time to let go of ownership in general and be grateful for and enjoy what you've been gifted with. Yeah, absolutely. I felt that card. I felt that card. And you have the owl again here. We've been seeing the owl a lot this week. Owl. Owl, okay? Imagine something better for yourself. Imagine something much, much better for yourself, Pisces. Well, I guess Spirit decided to come in and just, heavy hitter time. Take that. Oh, look at that. The Dragon's Duel. Again. Again, again, again. Inner conflict, conscious choice, morality, and it's number 5. Not surprising, 5. The Hierophant, 5. 23. Let's see here. The Dragon's Duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. It's both ally and challenger, and that's what I was talking about, right? You're nurturing, but you're worrying. You're going over obstacles, but and balancing at the same time. I feel like you're on both sides of the spectrum on both, like for this, okay? It represents a tension of opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience a duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call you to change direction. Now's the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision-making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. It's the wolf you feed. It's that story. You guys know that, right? Which one do you feed? Do you feed fear or do you feed love? Like, which one are you feeding? Okay. Which is it? Is it not the one that serves the highest of your intentions? Deliberately feed the other, and the duel will be won in your favor. So, when you're having these moments, feed this one. When you're having anxiety, feed nurture. When you're having obstacles, feed balance. Remember, you're spiraling up to see the bigger picture. You're taking control. That's what you're feeding. Instead of going, oh, wow, that's a long way, and this is such a lot of responsibility to take power. Do you see the difference in the energies that are being brought forward? Okay? Yes. Let me take a look at it. And again, you have the white dragon and the dark dragon, the yin and the yang, the contrast, showing how this plays off of one another. Oh, yeah, okay. So I have to take from, I don't have to, but I'm going to be taking from this tarot, the Deviant Moon, again. I put from yesterday in there. It was feeling weird as I was shuffling, and I didn't know why. If I was to take that as no coincidence, like I usually do, it's just focus your thoughts, Pisces. Okay? Focus your thoughts where you need them. Breakthrough. Focus the thoughts. Ten of Pentacles. Choose happiness, and that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to feel. That's what's going to take precedence in your life. Happiness, abundance, contentment. Okay? Choose to believe your abundance. Choose to believe how great things feels, how great things are. Page of Bats. Page of Swords. Just to make sure that it's, really hitting home. The Page of Bats is, you guessed it, the Page of Swords. That tricky little page. The one who can make you believe in things that sound so truthful that you'd swear to God it's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. But it's not. It's just a perception. And if you really think about it, a lot of things in life are probably just perception. Probably much more than we know, right? Because enough people perceive something as so, it becomes a reality. But it doesn't mean that it can never be changed again. So be careful of how you think about things. I would say the more flexibility you can give yourself in any one given thought, especially when they're negative, if you can switch that up for something better, you're doing yourself a world of good. A world of good. Okay? Just saying, Pisces. The Five of Ghosts. Yeah. So this is the Five of Cups. So you can choose to look at the stuff that sucks. And think of it as sucking. Or you can think of it as something that has brought you wisdom, help you overcome things. Okay? And you can also choose to look at the two remaining cups as extra bonuses, the one that are still up. Because usually in the Five of Cups you have 3 down, 2 up. In this case you don't. Not that I can see. But everybody's kind of looking down at something and they're, not great. This is not happiness. Let me see. I haven't checked that book all week. And there is a beautiful guidebook to it, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to check because it's a very different, a different Five of Cups. So Five of Ghosts, let's see. This is curiosity, Pisces. I need to see. I need to know. Inquiring minds, right? This is crying over spilled milk card, though the disappointment and sorrow associated with the Five of Cups can be quite real. The vegetable man is distressed to have knocked over one of his buckets of water. Oh, it's a bucket of water. Okay. As are the 5 sympathetic ghosts. The good news is the vegetable man still has a bucket water left. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay, now I'm getting it. But he hasn't yet realized that. The bucket may symbolize hope, or what is left over after great loss. The river represents the free-flowing subconscious, but we need to utilize our consciousness to understand and accept our losses. Only then will we see the bucket of water we still have. Right. So you need to realize that sometimes this was needed, it was needed elsewhere. Maybe there's something fertile around there that needed to grow. Maybe the cat needed to drink. I have no idea. But in your disappointment and in your sadness, sometimes there's another reason. Sometimes it teaches you not to take too much all at once, right? Not to think of too many things all at once, so that this doesn't happen again. And then you can really appreciate and be grateful for what you do have left. So I'll take that. I'll take that as the message for you, as what people see you and what you need to learn for yourself, okay? So they're seeing you as not being duped by something, reality or things that appear real but are not. And here you are seeing things for what they truly are, okay? The contrast between the two. And which are you going to feed? Which energy are you going to feed? Are you going to feed the one that is taking away from you or that is giving to you? Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands. So these readings have been done to give you insight, to give you a spark of inspiration to start maybe just getting back on track, getting back on path, and really mastering what you're doing. I'm looking at here, and I'm also looking at that. Playing chess is a game to master, and I think that you are mastering the game of life, your life, the one that you're leading right now. And I think that's the most important part. I'm going to leave you with this as is. there was a lot of information today, I feel, regarding all of this. Yeah. I hope that you got a snippet out of it. I hope that you were able to take something away that's going to empower you. That's what my readings are for, to empower you, not disempower you, to make you think and say, how am I thinking about things? How am I doing things? I wish you a lot of love, light, and blessings. Take good care of yourself, my beautiful Pisces. I will return tomorrow to finish off the week's readings with your hopes and fears and the outcomes. And take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. Okay? Keep trucking, keep doing, keep on keeping on, as my mom used to say. Bye for now.